I got involved here, it's just beyond my imagination to have this honor. I never could have dreamed about it. But a good many years ago, like 38, we had a young pastor in our church. And we had a sort of a missionary program, but it didn't amount to an awful lot. And he realized we needed to do more. His brother-in-law happened to be Bob Hoskins of Book of Hope. And, you know, he was getting nudged by Bob to get something going in the way of a missionary program. So, Pastor Charles Crabtree called me and asked me if I'd meet with him, and he wanted to discuss something. And so I said, sure. So he said, you know, we really need more of a missionary program in our church, and we really need to have a missionary convention. Would I help him have the convention? And sure, I thought that was a real good idea. And so it started. And the first one resulted in quite a bit more than we had anticipated. So we had to have another one. And as a result of the first one, the pastor said, you know, we've got to have something here to kind of work with and oversee the whole program. So we really need a missionary board. And so he and I kind of sat down and put our heads together and devised what we thought would be a way to have a board. And that was really the beginning of our missionary program at First Assembly in Des Moines. And I was on that board, of course. And over the years, I'm still there. Terrific people there are around. I honor you, everyone who is a missionary. So, after several years, in fact, many years, my wife Leela and I were at a church meeting, and we were just leaving, and we were cornered by Jim Blessman. And he said, did we have a few minutes? He'd like to talk to us. Sure, we're glad to talk to Jim anytime. And so he explained to us his vision for this particular project. And wow, that sounded great. And then he said, we want to name it for you two. Wow. Never in my wildest dreams would I ever think of anything like that. But, of course, we said that would be a marvelous honor for us. Wow. And, yeah, Leela. Leela's not with us today. But she was in very good health, mentally and physically at that time. So she knew exactly what was to be done and what this would result in. And so I'm so glad that she was. Now, her health failed a few months later, and then a few months after that, she went to be with the Lord. But I'm still around here, and I plan to be here for a while, even though I've got a few years on me.
Yes.
But I do hope that time, well, I'll be able to return, and I hope these kids can return, and their parents, too. But this is such a wonderful project. I can just see years and long time after I'm gone from here how much benefit a project of this nature is going to have. And this ministry, it's expanded so much just in the short time it's been in existence, and I know it's going to go much, much more. And these buildings are going to be a mighty, mighty blessing to the ministry. Because when your ministry expands, you just can't do it all yourself. You got to have help. And these buildings will be a great blessing. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you,
for
Bob.
the wonderful honor
Congratulations.
that we have.
We love you.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Scott?
Yeah.
3. 1, 2,
Two,
3.
three.
Okay.
Yay.